Alright, I just wanted to tell you that we are in a Microsoft Flight Simulator renaissance. We have never had it as good as we have it right now and on the very near horizon. And I am so freaking excited, dude. I just got amped up. I just watched the new Phoenix trailer. If you haven't seen that, please, I'll leave it in the description. That is the most jaw-dropping information I've ever seen any flight sim related anything come out with. Dude, the amount of features we're about to have, and specifically in 2024, is unreal. So I keep seeing these videos on, is 2024 finally worth it? Should you finally get 2024? Like, I get it. People, I guess, got it at launch and they hated it, yada yada, and rightfully so. I understand. Don't think that I don't know that. But this is an entirely different sim than what it was at launch. And the question of, should you finally get I don't even have 2020 installed. I couldn't look at 2020 in its dumb computer face right now if it was standing in front of me with little simulator legs looking at my face. I would go, get the fuck out of here. Sorry, I shouldn't cuss. I am appalled at the idea of even looking at 2020, let alone playing it, compared to what we've got here right now. I am in the 3 beta, and the performance is immaculate. Okay, better than anything 2020 could even consider, let alone do. I'm sitting here with like 200 LOD on my 3060 Ti in 4K, recording in 1440, with plenty of overhead on the GPU to spare, 55 locked FPS, buddy. That's just the performance of the sim itself. And with what Phoenix just came out with, the ability to do the walk around mode and transition up the stairs into the airplane and then walk around the inside of the cabin during flight or on the ground and have interactable things there. 2024 is becoming what everyone has hoped flight sim could be. And people are still stuck on this idea of, is it worth it? Yes. Oh my goodness. And I see these videos getting crazy views. Like, I understand it. I mean, I think a lot of people were disappointed. Rightfully so. Again, I understand that. But I think everyone wanted it to be worth it, and then they got upset when it wasn't. Now it is. Now it is, dude. I don't know when Sim Update 3 is coming out, but I guess you can't join the beta anymore. It's closed. But, dude, when it does, it's going to be in the next couple weeks. I mean, it could possibly be longer than that, right? I mean, just look at that, dude. But when it does, this is a whole new beast. This is an entirely different animal we're dealing with here, man. I am blown away by everything. And with the new Citation 10 dropping, I am addicted to Flight Sim again, man. There was a little lull where I always play Flight Sim, of course. Come on, let's get real. But there's a lull where it's kind of just mundane, whatever. I guess I'll fly a little something today. I'll get a little flight in, whatever. I'll take a couple pattern laps, whatever. Now I am waking up. I have today off. And now I'm getting excited, dude. I got a Citation 10. I flew to Hawaii, dude. I flew from California to Hawaii. That's 2,200 miles with like a 40 to 60 knot tailwind in the straight wing Citation 10, which I wouldn't have made if I didn't have that tailwind. I would have been out of fuel. But everything in 2024 is immaculate. And anybody that tells you it's not worth it is lying. Anybody that tells you they don't know if it's worth it is uninformed. It is worth it. Get 2024. I have nothing to gain by lying to you. And if you have something, you think, oh, you didn't think of this. This doesn't work. Blah, 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 blah. The same is true for 2020. We're on Sim Update 3. Any little bugs that needed to get worked out will be worked out. Phoenix is about to release a native 24 in the next 3 days or so at the most. That's going to be optimized better, hopefully, and has too many features that I can tell you. Everything 2020 has, now 24 has tenfold. So stop waiting get 24, everything works. Let me put a caveat there. Everything works as well as it does in 2020. And I know people are going to disagree with me on that. That's fine. Leave your mean comment in the comments. I get it. I was about to say, any comment helps. I hate that. I'll be on Instagram and I just want to S-word all over them, dude. And then I know that they're going to reply with, thanks for the comment, boost my algo. And I just, it's a catch-22. I want to put you down, but I don't want to help you succeed in any way. So, if you are one of those people, I'm sorry. But, dude, I'm telling you, 24 has changed the game dramatically, man. I'm getting excited. All the new things on the horizon, all the new planes coming out, all the new updates. Dude, we are in the best days right now. We're going to look back, and we're going to feel so much nostalgia for this moment in time. This is basically Halo 3 launch. Everyone's staying up till midnight. Everyone's got a bunch of Doritos and Mountain Dew, dude. We're waiting for the Halo 3 drop. The theme song is being played on an acoustic guitar in the GameStop parking lot. That is us right now. And so many people don't see it, and they won't until it's gone. Guys, we're going to stall, by the way. That's what I'm intending to do that. But guys, dude, the things we have in flight simulation right now are absolutely unprecedented. And I hate to think of anyone that's not in 24 because they've been misled or they've had the wrong, perception on 24 still, which that perception was right. Don't get me wrong. I understand that. It certainly was correct. It is no longer a truthful statement to say it's not worth whatever money, whatever version you get. Honestly, I get the lowest one. Whatever. Well, you don't get the Saab. Who cares? But dude, I'm telling you, we are in the glory days right now. And we are so blessed and so lucky to be experiencing it. And it's only going to go uphill from here, man. It's only going uphill. I'm going to change the weather. I like a nice little sunset. But dude, every little iteration of Sim Update 3, -1. I had one big fat beef with one of the updates, but I think that was a faux pas. And then they righted the ship, But with every iteration, I'm finding that I'm able to turn a little more settings up every time. And I'm just so happy. And I'm so excited. My sim is running better than it ever has. GSX, right? Big airliners, GSX. Swapping cameras, doesn't matter. Handles it like a freaking champ, dude. Of course there's things I have like dynamic LOD, etc., but that's always been the case in 2020. And on top of that, the trees look immaculate, the landscapes look good, everything's just freaking clean, man. And we're seeing the vision of these Microsoft developers that were pressed and pressured to put this out when they certainly were not comfortable doing so. I'm positive. I can't imagine every dev was like, let's just put it out. Who gives it S-word? No, dude. They were working their little nerd fingers to the bone trying to get this thing ready. And it really wasn't, and they knew it. But they've just been putting in work to make it the thing that they knew it could be. And it is very much becoming the thing that it's supposed to be. If that makes sense. That's my point. So is 2024 worth it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Fight me on that. I will meet up like that one guy on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen him, but he's boxing his followers. He'll just message somebody and meet them in like a park in New York and just start boxing. I'll do that with you, dude, if you want me to. Let's do it. I'm gonna punch your tooth. I'm gonna hit you hard in the tooth. But yeah, we are in a renaissance. That's the only word I can use to describe it. That's my point. I just want you to know that don't be gloomy. Don't listen to people that don't know what the S word they're talking about, dude. We are in the coolest transitional period right now where everything's so exciting. I'm getting excited. New things every day. FlightSim.to is starting to pop off. All these default planes for 24 with the new Sim Update 3 beta and previous ones now. It doesn't matter for what I'm about to say. Now they're starting to be able to get liveries out. I know that was a whole issue because it's a whole new mod, or I don't know how to describe it. I'm not a nerd. A whole new system, essentially, 24 is built on. Dude, are we seeing the benefits of that now? So yeah, it was untimely. Yeah, it was released way too early. That's my biggest gripe. They should have waited, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. We would have all been fine with that. But Daddy Microsoft, head company, wanted money at Christmas. Money now, Christmas time. Please give money, please. That's what I want for Christmas. And that's why we all have this sour taste in our mouth, or a lot of us do. But we're done with that, okay? Yeah, your girlfriend texted another dude. Yeah, that makes you mad, but come on. You know, don't you want cuddles? It's a terrible analogy, dude. That is probably my worst analogy. If my girlfriend texted me, get the fuck out of here. I cussed again. I'm sorry. I'm being very candid with you people. I apologize. I usually do not cuss. So, we're in the best times ever, and I hope this video is entertaining to you. And if you don't have 24, I hope it convinced you to get it, because you're gonna go, wow, holy mackerel, what have I been missing? So thank you for watching. God bless you.